is where Dylan Thomas is from, and it's, you know, you don't go to Swansea and think, hey, it's just like Manhattan. You know, it's not at all. But there are places in the film that Dylan used to go to. So the diner is a cafe that is still open 6 days a week, and it's where Dylan Thomas used to have his breakfast.
Oh, that's cool.
The bar where Elijah had to drink the Guinness with the raw egg in it and stuff like that, that's a bar that Dylan used to drink in. So we've got these Dylan Thomas fingerprints, you know, throughout the film, which have added to it, so sort of richness to it. And we're sort of, you know, making a film about Dylan Thomas in Swansea, set in America, and now we're in America showing this film. It's kind of, you know, it keeps going so well.
Do you know how many liberties they took, you know, the writer-director, with the real story to make it work in a movie?
Well, we wrote it very, very quickly, yeah, and and it was taken from John Brinnin wrote a book called Dylan Thomas in America, which was account, and Elijah describes it as sort of almost like a first kiss and tell kind of book, which he's right, and he got a real hard time for writing that book. Because people just didn't really put a book out at the time. But there's this chapter, our film, sort of spans about 7.5 pages of that book, that's it. But when Andy Goddard and Andy Goddard, who directed the film, and we co-wrote the script together, we saw the 7 pages of, you know, John bundling Dylan into a car and taking him to a log cabin, and having a night with Shirley and Stanley, and going to a diner, and then getting ready for Yale. We sort of thought it like a boxer and a trainer, you know? And we just thought it was so, it had everything. It had the whole America, John and Dylan story in that week. And we just thought that's a film we'd really like to make. So the liberties are taken in that we use that chapter, and things happen in the film as they happen. And I suppose where we took liberties were just in character, you know, the supporting characters, where we thought, well, the type of person Dylan and John might have met.